For a challenge, I wanted to build a volcano fort in Dwarf Fortress, but due to many goblin invasions, I had to build a massive army with a plan to defeat the Dark Goblin Fortress of Mob Evil. Alas, taking the fight to the enemy citadel protected by thousands of dragons and other otherworldly creatures was no easy task, and the leaders of Ziril Gamath, Fire Legends, had to make sure their soldiers were ready, while at the same time, the fort itself had to be well defended while the army was on a campaign. And so while we have these greenhorns slowly training and getting ready for the eventual fight, we got a lot of work to do to make this place much safer. So since this lava moat is pretty full now, we could go down another level and dig through here. I think that could be pretty fun, and that way we can make sure that the lower levels are secure as well. Also up top we still have the giant elephants, which are coming closer by the second. And traders did leave now, which means we could actually close this gate. So let's make that happen and hope that these elephants don't get too close in that time. Oh no, it's done. Let's go. Oh, also our scholar has withdrawn from society, and this has all been already dug out. Now we just need to rebuild some of these walls, and then we're gonna be good. Oh, the elephants are coming in. The elephants are gonna die, but we're gonna be using a lot of bolts apparently on them. Also, since we are closed up again, I was thinking, since now after like 4 years, I think, we finally were able to trade with the dwarves again, that probably means we might get migrants again when spring comes. We'll see. It's early winter now. Oh, our scholar has created Od Gub Shameb, a giant bedbone amulet. He offers it to the ancient fires. Now that amulet is worth 8,000, and of course all craftsmanship is of the highest quality. And there's an image of Cry on it, our Duke. We just gotta give that amulet to Cry, because it represents him. These corridors are almost empty, just need to bring this last rock out, and then we can start building this up. If you ignore the fact that there's a puppy running around here, please get out, you silly bitty. Thank you. At the same time as, of course, we are building these moats, we are also beautifying all these levels, so they have proper walls, they have proper hallways. All of that is going to be done. It does actually show that we have 100 out of 181 population training, because all of this work is definitely much slower than it would otherwise be. And besides, we still have a couple of people that sometimes come over here and shoot buzzards and other creatures. In fact, I have noticed that in the last while we have used like 4,000 bolts. At some point we had 12,000 over here. Well, we have a lot of bars. Maybe it's time we turn some of these, I'm sure we have some useful ones, into actual bolts. Yeah, apparently we have 471 iron bars and 126 silver, 350 copper. Yeah, I think we could make some good stuff here. And while we work on that, I think it's time we open these iron floodgates and we let the magma flow down. The chicken coops are also now done, and the moat has been, well, it's encircled, it's complete. So that's great, which means we can then slowly but surely, when it fills up, we can go further down. Now for some of my rangers who doesn't have gauntlets at all, or the gloves are always taken, I actually made some black steel gauntlets for them. They can have that combined with leather. So all in here is gonna pick up some new proper gauntlets and then go back to crossbow training. I think the black steel gauntlets aren't gonna slow him down that much, right? I'm also gonna do the same for roach killers, because these guys are also missing a bunch. And off they go to pick up their new stuff here. So I used like 200 of our iron bars to make new bolts, and now we are over 10,000 again available, so that's pretty good. And now early spring has begun, which, yeah, I'll be waiting. Maybe we actually get new migrants. That would be amazing. Also, we have already begun work on the next level for the boat, because here it's also pretty close to the edge where trolls could mine through. The next levels though, we probably won't need it anymore. Ooh, and Reg, our fisher dwarf, has been possessed. The one and only fisher dwarf who's been supplying this whole fortress with pond turtles for years now. Oh, we got migrants! We actually got migrants. Let's go. They can't get inside right now though. Somebody quickly go open the big door. There we go. There's more than one. Oh yes, perfection. There's multiples coming in. Come on in, dwarfs. We really need you. You can leave your animals outside though. Well, that is quite a migrant wave. We are going over 200. That's like 20 dwarves already. And Reg, our fisher dwarf, has created a Dogic Becker, a sheep wool rope. He offers it to the ancient fires. Thank you. It is worth 5,000, and of course all craftsmanship is of the highest quality. Oh, and now we have a petition for the fragrant faith to have a temple and a priest. We haven't seen a new faith in a long time. Let's go. Now I'm pretty sure we should have enough bedrooms for all of the new people that came in here, but I will have to like double check after a while. Now we can once again close this door. Of course, the cat's gonna have to go outside because that's what cats do. And now, until midsummer, we're not opening this again. These tunnels have been mostly cleared of boulders now. We are fixing these rooms that are right next to the lava flow. Oh well, I guess we have to pick up some more stuff here, but then it's gonna be fine. And since we do have these worked out now, I can turn them into small guilds. This could be for soap makers, even though we have no workers right now. And then this one could be for carpenters. Let's throw some silver statues in here, which people can enjoy eventually. Oh, look at all these guys socializing in here now. Perfect. That is already looking much better. I'm leaving this open just so we can have an easy way to get this stuff out of the tunnels. But once that is all done, we can let the lava flow. Oh, we have a vile force of darkness arriving in early summer. Hopefully we don't get migrants coming in either as well. In any case, the army is commanded by the Goblin Ongo something something, a competent commander who in early summer of 309 became the master of Nightmare of Enchantments, probably after we killed the last one. They have elite mounted goblin swordsmen, and they have the monstrous siege engineers and war cave dragons from the Dark Goblin Fortress of Mob Evil, the worst one out there. Oh, look at the cave dragons. Oh, look at these guys. It's time to tell my siege engineers to get ready. And these guys don't seem to be well equipped, but there's a bunch of them. Do you guys see rats in there as well? They have a lot of rats. And apparently there's 120 invaders already. 121. Oh yeah, they're still coming in. And these guys are already getting pegged over here. It's time we bring the roach killers up here as well, and my third yet unnamed squad as well. And then these guys should suffer greatly. Look at them machine gunning them. Oh, that is amazing. And somebody fell into magma. These guys down here are getting destroyed as well. Only a second ago there was like 120-ish of them. Wait, never mind, they were over 100 again. That's fine. They'll go down pretty soon. I didn't get to see any of my ballista fires, but they did, and they are doing proper damage as well. I don't think these guys are impressed. They're running away now. These guys are coming closer as well. Oh, that is probably the first time I get to see these guys do something. A lot of these guys with their rats are still just hanging around over here. Are they destroying something there? Did you just destroy a tree? That I've never seen that before. That's awesome. I guess it makes sense that they have to like clear stuff out. Also, these guys brought serpentine blocks. I don't know if they're trying to build something. I don't think that went well for them. These cave ogres, I can't see them stand a chance here. Like, we're just machine gunning them. They're trying to build here. It might be that they're at such an angle that they could maybe build without us seeing them, but no, that one just died as well. These guys did destroy yet another tree and they're coming closer, but they're down to 40 invaders now. Like, these defenses are working beautifully. I think this might be their last push. Just trying to build a crossover here. I don't think next time they'll come from this side. But we're down to 8 invaders now. We're gonna be brave and we're gonna open the big door. And I'm gonna send Peppa and his smashers to go kill the final goblins. Oh, here we go. That should do it. Let's go. The goblin invasion is done. Since it's early summer, it's gonna be midsummer soon, which is when we might get migrants. I'm actually gonna leave the doors open for a bit, but I'm not gonna allow my people to go out here and pick up through all of this mess. While the war was going on, I was still working down here on that next temple that I wanted to make, and I kind of wanted to copy what we've done over here and transform that on this side. Transform, transplant, you get the idea. We'll make sure everything is nice and engraved as well. And then we can make this temple and we go with the fragrant faith. And that's actually enough to recognize the priesthood already. So Udil the Trapper, who's an adequate liar, is gonna be the new sacred hero. Oh, we're getting migrants again. Look at them go. I'll probably see a bunch of these corpses and not feel too good. Well, yeah, uneasy. That's okay. And this brings us up to 209 population. And once they're all in, we're gonna close the gates again. Actually, maybe we'll leave them open because the human trader should come soon. As for down here, I think it's time we let the magma flow finally. And here it goes. Oh, we got giant elephants again. Maybe after all we should close the doors? Or do we risk it? That's the question. Hopefully we can rely on Gromsons and whoever's gonna be manning these bolt throwers to take care of any elephant that comes close. Speaking of, we're already shooting the elephants. As long as they come here and then die, that's good up. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Look at these guys machine gunning them. That's amazing. And of course, Gromson and his boys can do some damage as well here, while the Drothas are here as a distraction. And now we have agitated stranglers. 2 of them. These look scary. Hopefully they get trapped. Yeah, one got trapped. The other one died to bolts. And now we have an agitated giant snail. Just one. Hopefully he's gonna take it at snail space and not gonna come inside right this instant. I see there's a dog on fire. Don't tell me we had more people jump in here. It wasn't the soldiers, but I do see we're missing one population. Oh, there's a weaver that has been caught in a pool of lava after he was attacked by a giant moth. I think the weaver was bringing the cage over here and then he died. We really should raise this bridge, but I was hoping for some traders, to be honest. In fact, I did say we're gonna move the trade depot here. Now we have this miner running out here because he was scared by a warthog. Oh man, yeah. Please come inside. We're gonna soon close this gate. Please stop running outside, you fools. Our scholar is now chasing a pig in the forest. That doesn't seem like a great idea, scholar. Yeah, you just died. Good job. These guys are all fucking morons, aren't they? Raise the bridge. Now, we lost 2 people just because I was waiting and hoping for traders. Now, while this was all happening, I actually built a new jeweler shop down here. And we're gonna make this a guild hall as well. And over here in our temple complex, I'm gonna be building a couple of smaller temples for other deities, not just established religions. As for our missing dwarfs, we are already engraving new memorial stones for them. And they'll be able to slowly but surely rest in the temple complex. The knowledge that their mountain home still stood defiant was bittersweet for the dwarfs of Fire Legends. On one hand, they were proud their civilization was still alive and well far to the south. But on the other hand, the migrants brought news of giant goblin hordes marching across the central plains, fighting everyone and everything. The dark fortress of Mob Evil was at the center of everything evil that was happening in this world. It was there they had to strike if they wanted peace to reign in these lands. Alas, Peppa was adamant their army was not yet ready. So let's get ready and train some more. And I feel like these goblins are gonna get destroyed in here. Lady, you released that goblin. And, well, he's got caged again. I'm sending roach killers up here. Because they just keep on releasing this stupid goblin. He cannot fight back because for some reason he dropped his bow or crossbow. And the roach killers should deal with this guy. Is these 2 new temples. The first one we're gonna assign to Toro, who has 101 worshipper here. And the second goes to Alice with 42 worshippers. Now the dwarf traders have also arrived, which means we gotta open the door for them, and you Drotha child, you better run away. Now let's hope this giant moth stays the only agitated animal while we have the doors open. They did get that moth eventually, which means we got roaches again. You know what? I'm just closing the big door, and once the traders are ready to leave, we can open it again. Please don't go there, you fucking morons. Okay, nobody has pulled it yet. I am canceling this. Oh god. Let's just trade. Let's get this over with and let's get out of here then. I'll buy all of your instruments, give me that. And give me the extra seeds you have. And all of your cloth and leather. And of course, your scrolls. And if you have any books, I'll take that as well. And that's that. Trade done. Let's go. There's a human stonecrafter void one visiting. What the hell are you visiting, buddy? Did I allow any of these to be visited by everybody? No. I double checked. There's no guilds or anything like that this guy could be visiting, so go away. Now here we go. We're already shooting roaches. The first one is dead. I did assign a bunch of siege operators over here, so hopefully they take care of them before any of my dwarves run out there and jump into magma. The humanoid one was fighting. He just pointed and a giant roach froze. Yeah, this shit is it's pretty scary. Well, the merchants are ready to leave, and I'd say good riddance because I don't wanna keep this open for too long. I think that's the last roach done. I think he fell into lava, and we have a new agitated animal, which is wow, giant bushmaster. Yeah, you are definitely a bushmaster, aren't you? If this bushmaster is gonna keep on coming closer, it's not gonna be master of a bush any longer. Yep, it's gone. And now we have gray parrots that are agitated. Oh, our holy bulwark was taken by Mood. Looks like he's gonna be making something out of glass. Nice. Oh shit, we got migrants. I see 2 here. Come on in, boys. Just 2, 3. Oh, let's go. More of them are coming. Ignore all the death and all that stuff. It's on the ground here. Just come on in. Now, my soldiers have been training here for a while, and I actually wanted to check on these newbies to see how they're doing. And I'm seeing spear masters, sword masters, axe lords. Yeah, this is really good. These guys are learning the ways of the battle. Now, this squad, this was the last one. They are swords dwarfs, axe lords. Axe dwarves, they're not as good yet, but they're getting there. I expect my Marks dwarves are further behind, but you know what? We'll get them. We'll get them out there, and then we'll be ready for a fight. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep on improving our fortress, building more temples over here, making sure everything looks nice. We have a nice walls, and apparently our holy bulwark has created Ming Kilatham, a green glass ring. She offers it to the ancient fires. That ring is worth 30,000. I don't know where she got the native platinum from, but that's fine. I think we're gonna give that ring to Cry. That's like his 3rd item already. Wow, this guy is spoiled. 4th item, damn. And just for aesthetic purposes, I need some siltstone. And unfortunately, it's right under here. There's a lot over here on this side, but I don't want to go on that side right now. And if you ask why exactly do I need siltstone right now, well, it's very simple. I need it here for this strip right there, and I don't have quite enough. It's all about the aesthetics, you see. The place has to look nice. The traders still have not left, and I'm pretty sure they're causing me some FPS issues because they're fucking stuck down here for some reason. They're gonna go crazy because they cannot drink. Yeah, I don't like that at all. We're gonna see if I can dismantle the trade depot and cause them to leave that way. Terrible idea. They're not gonna like that, but there's not much I can do right now about it. Oh yeah, they're definitely leaving now. They're really not gonna appreciate we're stealing all their stuff, but hey, that was like the only way to do it. I don't know why these mother truckers always get stuck here. At least we could finally close the main gates. Also, I see we have people sleeping in here. That means we need more bedrooms. Good thing we've got plenty of space here for some new bedrooms. Well, we're certainly cramming a lot of bedrooms into this area now, but once the place is done, I'm sure the people will enjoy it. We are only 2 bedrooms short now, so I guess we'll cram them down here next to these workshops. And of course, if we ever get more migrants, there'll be some more space here. By the way, I have now noticed that my moats have finally filled up all the way to the brim. It took quite a while because we are now 4 levels deep on the moats. When the question comes, should we go deeper? I think we should. It's gonna be fun, right? This next level moat is gonna be very small because we only have the Tailor's Guild over here. At this point, to be honest, we're not even making these moats because they are needed. We're making them because they look cool, to be honest. Now over here, I created 2 more temples. And the first one, we're gonna go and assign assigned to Embrace of Aquamarines. And the second one goes to Rorek. And with that, all the major religions are represented over here. And people should enjoy their lives, hopefully, because they can now pray to whoever they want to pray. Yes, while we have plenty of minor deities that are worshipped by like 1 or 2 people, that shouldn't really be a problem. And once this guy gets out of here, we can unleash the lava, which means we can open this and let the magma flow again. Now, I think the next project I'm gonna do while that lava flows is I'm gonna rework these bedrooms so the walls are not gonna be crappy rough anymore. Now, of course, all the walls we cannot replace because yeah, but we'll do our best. Also, our bone carver has withdrawn from society. He has created Dogik, a giant bat bone buckler. That's not actually worth much, 4,700, but of course off craftsmanship is of the highest quality. And since it does look cool, it can go on display here at the inn. Now, all the while we were slowly reworking our bedrooms and such over here, the necromancers have been having a party out here, causing issues. These are pieces of goblins just chilling out here, causing lag spikes. They are... who are they fighting? Oh, a high advisor from the humans. It's kind of dealing with them. That's great. Thank you, High Advisor. That just cleared out a lot of spare limbs. And I think with more and more of these necromancers and other various nasty creatures visiting us over here, and with our dwarves becoming masters and lords or what they're doing, I think it might be time we trigger this and we go to war. This was what they were training for this whole time. This was the final battle, one way or another. The end of an evil goblin empire, or the end of Fire Legends and all they represented. With half of the capital ready to assault the dark goblin fortress of Mob Evil, there would be no one left to defend the fort. Cry and Faye knew the risks. They knew the stakes, but they also knew that if anyone could win this battle, it would be Peppa and the legendary fighting dwarves of Fire Legends. Well, when I say it's almost time for war and that my people are ready, well, soon. We are mid-spring right now, and usually we get assaulted, or the base gets assaulted, either spring or summer. So just to stay safe-ish, we're gonna wait until early autumn and then we're gonna attack. Oh, we also are getting migrants in. Hello, friends. And one of our dwarves is already running away in fear because we have lots of monsters around here. Of course, these things are being spawned by the necromancers. And instantly, we lost a couple of our newcomers. Probably more than one, I think 4. Fucking hell. Is that the 5th one? I'm not sure, but yeah. Lots. I'm gonna send Peggy out. Hopefully she can save. Nope, she cannot save whoever died there. Well, we just lost 5 of our new recruits. That was totally worth it. Thank you, necromancers. We still got quite a lot of people in that did not die, so I guess that is good. I have prepared a couple more bedrooms down here. I think that's gonna be enough. Maybe we'll need one more or so. I built a couple extra. You never know when you could use a couple extra. Hopefully next time we get more people coming in, they don't just die to necromancers instantly. But in any case, we got the bedrooms we needed. And one of the goblin visitors here is a werecat. That's actually amazing. I don't think that werecat's gonna survive for long. Nope. That thing's gone. Summer has now begun, which means we are just one season away from our final battle. And I'm just trying to make sure that my citadel looks presentable. Also, ignore this floodgate next to the queen's and king's bedroom. This is here just as an escape plan, basically. If we ever get invaded, they can escape up here and back here. Easy. Oh, and the human merchants have arrived and they have dropped everything over here. You know what? I'm not even gonna open the doors if you're gonna do that, because you're gonna accuse me of doing stupid shit again. That is just gonna be forbidden for now. We can always reclaim it later, so I'm not even opening the big door. And our clothier has been possessed now. Does look like the humans got themselves into a fight with a bunch of necromancers and such, so they're having fun out here. And there's a bunch of dead things there. There are some wild boar corpses just running around, so I'm guessing They'll run into humies sooner than later. Now, up here, I still haven't finished working on rebuilding these bedrooms. Got distracted by a bunch of other stuff. So let's go finish this, shall we? I'm positive people will appreciate nicer bedrooms. Also, our clothier has created Zafal Dugal, a sheer llama wool skirt. Really, buddy, you wanna wear a skirt? Well, have fun with it. It's of course all craftsmanship is to the highest quality and it's worth 6,000. I'm just happy for the dude that wants to actually wear that skirt, you know? He is probably of Scottish ancestry or something like that. I mean, these guys are dwarves anyway. I decided up here where I'm fixing the bedrooms to add some more colors. So we have, you know, blue here, red here, gray there. We got migrants. Oh, you poor fools. We got hostiles everywhere. It's full moon. I need to wait a day before I open the doors. Alright, this dude is back to normal, or lady. We open the front gate, and if anybody tries to come in that is not a dwarf, we murder them. Right there? Yeah, you're not gonna survive this, buddy. Peggy, destroy. There you go. Same for these two dudes. Destroy them. There's the freaking necromancers coming in. Some kind of a captain. Okay, the goblins are all gonna die. Just let them come closer. This could be scary because the necromancers might do some stupid shit, but I think we're good. As soon as all my migrants are in, we're pulling this. Who are you? That's another goblin. We say no to those. And this naked one, that's the one that turns into I think a cat or something like that. And there's another freaking necromancer coming in. This has been an exciting day, but they die. Oh my god. These ghouls, I don't want to fight them here where we can jump into lava, so I'm just gonna let them be. And I'm just waiting for this diplomat to leave, and then we can just close the doors. And now the Helmed Communion wants a temple complex and a high priest. That's these guys up here. We're gonna need golden statues again. In any case, the Lord Consort is out, which means we are pulling this door, and I guess we're gonna be butchering Drothas. Oh, that one barely made it out, the human maceman. There we go. And the door is closed, and we can breathe safely once again. Also, the big Drothas that came in here, we are butchering them now. Also, I wanted to show you this. This is where we used to have ducks. Ducks have kind of died out of old age now, and now we have various other peahens and turkeys and such, which I feel like it's actually kind of cool. Now down here, we now need to make this a temple complex. I'm gonna be adding some more gold statues, and of course we're gonna have to make a bunch new ones. And there it is, my friends. The autumn has begun, which means it's time for war. And while we do have giant flies just chilling around here right now, we're still gonna be sending my people to war. It's time to fight the Dark Goblin Fortress of Mobiville. And I am grabbing all of the squads, all 100 dwarves. And we're gonna go raise this. Take care, my friends. Don't come back without destroying it. Look at the army. And look at all the necromancers just pouring in. Who wants to bet they're gonna go straight for my stuff over here and try to steal my artifacts? I never even allowed you to come in here, you bastards. There's still some soldiers leaving right now. I think just a couple need to leave and then we're good. There's just one person that hasn't left yet. Just one. And of course, it's the Queen Consort, taking her sweet time. Yeah, take your fucking time, lady. I don't know why you're so slow, but please, get the fuck out of here, you stupid goblin. In good news though, this temple complex have been now done, and we can recognize the high priest. And this paper maker, whose adequate liar is gonna become the one. Now that she is out though, I can finally close this and we'll feel safer once again. I mean, we are down 100 dwarves. All we can do now is use the siege engineers to protect ourselves. And the instant I close the gates, these guys show up, the traders. You know what, traders, just give me a sec, wait for a bit, okay? Oh, and Peppa Smashers have already returned, okay. I do see that the king is back. The king has returned, and lots of them are still traveling. We'll see how many people we lost, if we lost any. I think most of the squads and people are now back. We certainly lost a few. In fact, Peggy, the leader of Peggy's Bombs, the second ever dwarf that joined us to fight, is gone. Claymore lost one of his soldiers. Ronson lost 4 rangers. Actually, Bemble is still traveling. Stab Shorties lost 1. Black Hands lost 3 rangers. Boss Ballers lost 1. Roach Killers lost 4 as well. So yeah, we lost 15 good fighting dwarves. Now let's see the report. I see the Fortress of Mob Evil still stands and the population is still the same, so this was certainly not a success. The defenders were led by Goblin Gazru, and Peppa did manage to outmatch him. And at first we have reports of us striking down various goblins, and then we started clashing with many so let's see, 588 blind cave ogres and 219 cave dragons, and we lost Mamus and Toon and Rakust to cave dragons. Then we clashed with 1,226 trolls, 809 jabbers, 578 blind cave ogres, and 568 blind cave ogres. We lost Kel to a cave ogre as well, and Ingish to a jabber. Basically, we're just constantly fighting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of enemies again. Look at this. There's just reports of us fighting so many and always slaying like 10, slaying 10, slaying 9, slaying 1. It's kind of shit, isn't it? And then in the end, Peggy, she was the last to fall and she was struck down by a cave dragon. May she rest in pieces. So what does this tell us? This tells us that the combat and invasions, with no real way to control your soldiers out there, and with no real way to know how many enemies there actually are there, the whole invading and fighting out there is kind of crap. To be honest, I'm not really happy how this went, but there's one more thing we have to do. We have to raise this floodgate, and we gotta let the magma flow down once again. Down, down, down. Basically, what we're doing here is we are providing internal heating for the king's bedrooms. And this is just in time as we're doing some remodeling to the king and queen's bedrooms. Well, look how nice. The family has now united here in the bedrooms. That's good. Don't you dare leave. Don't you dare. Okay, that's good. And now that this reconstruction has been completed and the family has gathered over here, I want somebody to pull this lever here so we can enact the new heating protocol for their bedrooms. And it's gonna be our chief medical dwarf, huh? Doc Robert. Now, let's see what that's gonna do. Oh, it's just, the heating has failed slightly. No worries, it's just the throne room. We can fix this, right? I think, the queen is trying to knock on the walls and let everybody know that there is a problem with their heating. Don't worry, queen. I am sure that things will be resolved in no time. The queen does seem to be stranded a bit, and she decided to sleep next to flowing magma. I'm not sure if I agree with her decision, but let's be real, it was her own decision to go to bed right there. It's not my fault she's now turning into smoke. And they elected King as the mayor now? Oh, that's interesting. This kid here is playing make-believe right next to the flowing magma. It seems like the goblins do not fear. We will indeed have to teach them. Won't we just? Oh, and one of them has become smoke now. Oh, that is so unfortunate, isn't it? And the other one is now turning into smoke as well. Truly unfortunate. The king has decided that the bedroom is where he's gonna make his last stand, apparently. And you know what? More power to him. I'm sure this black steel is gonna protect him, right? Wrong! The King Ansu is now on fire and has turned into smoke. And Mossus Luritwood Sacred General has been elected mayor. Okay, so we have a new mayor, that's good. And if you look at the civilizations now, we do not seem to have a king or a queen. There's just a council of dukes ruling over specific lands and areas. And places like this, fortresses like Zero Gamath, the Fire Legends. So people like Cry, the Duke of Fire Legends, who is currently firing a bolt thrower, and Faye, our long-standing manager, who is now going to harvest some plants. And maybe people like Peppa, who's leading this army. These are the people who are in charge now. No longer do we bow down to goblin scum. No longer are we enthralled to the green menace. Fire Legend stands, and it stands alone for the dwarves. And that is all anyone could ever ask for. Thank you for watching.